Okay, first product I wanted to tell you about is our Germaphobe's Delight. This is our hand sanitizer. We've actually had this product since the beginning, like 6 years or however long it's been, and we revamped it to meet the needs of C19. It's got 75% alcohol, and that's not just rubbing alcohol, that's Everclear, so it's the good stuff. It has no chemicals that way. That's why we did it that way. And then the other 25% roughly is aloe vera juice that we filled it up with, so that, and that's for moisturizing and such. We also put a squirt of almond oil in it, and that's also for moisturizing, because one thing that we keep hearing over and over is everybody's hands are so dry from all of the hand sanitizers and having to wash your hands all the time. Their hands are dry, so that's why we put that in there. We also put a squirt of soap. It's Castile soap, which is real soap, not detergent. Okay, so it has soap in it, which is Castile soap, which doesn't have any chemicals in it, and is real soap and not detergent. And just to let you know, with the soap in there, I haven't quite figured out how to not make it cloudy. So it might be cloudy and it might have little floaties in it, but that's the soap. So it still works just fine, and nobody's had any problems with it that I know of or have heard of. We use it ourselves, so we haven't had any problems that way. Let's see, the ingredients. The other ingredients would be essential oils. And let me look at my notes here. First is orange oil, sweet orange oil. And there's supposed to be that is supposed to kill 22 different kinds of germs. It's antiviral, antibacterial, etc. Then also is thyme oil. I use thyme oil a lot for everything. It's also antibacterial and antiviral, and it'll kick an illness if you get it in time. And then there's also Litsea, which was an oil that was used back in the early 1900s and during the Spanish flu outbreak, the pandemic that happened then. So it has some success that way. That's why we put it in there. Not to mention it smells good. This combination of oils is uplifting and will make you feel good. And we suggest too that you spritz it on your hands and rub them together, and then take your hands and cup them over your face and smell the oils. The other oil that's in there is laurel leaf. And laurel leaf, and we can't say that anything cures anything, but laurel leaf has been shown to, in clinical studies, has been shown to kill coronaviruses of the past. Not this time, not with this particular virus, COVID-19, but in the past, like 10 years ago, like SARS coronavirus. So that's why we put that in there. Plus it also smells really good. So like I said, this combination of oils is also going to uplift you and make you feel not quite as depressed, and help you get through this in that way too. It comes in a 2-ounce bottle or a 6-ounce bottle. And I can't guarantee it's going to look like this, because one of the things that's really happening now is everybody has bought out all the sprayers. I could not find any color sprayer when I went to order, and getting bottles is hard too, because everybody's just wiped them out. But we like this in the spray bottle. It's a lot more convenient than carrying a bottle of hand sanitizer with you, and it's really quick to stick in your pocket. That was the original intent of making a spray like this for germaphobing, was so that you could stick it in your purse, you could stick it in your pocket, you could carry it with you when you were out in public. If it's flu season or if it's cold season, you can kind of spray it in your personal space, or spray it on your hands, or spray it on your clothing to ward off germs. I like using it when I'm out in public, in the public bathrooms, on the toilet seats, on the door handles, on the toilet handles if they have them, on everything in the bathrooms. And I'm not necessarily a big germaphobe, but it is nice to have that. And again, like I said, we have been using this since 2013, for the first time we made it. But this 2-ounce bottle is $4.75, and I can't remember how much the 6 ounce is, but of course it's not going to be as convenient as the small one because it's bigger. And again, I can't guarantee it's going to look like this. It'll have that label on it, but we don't know at this point what supplies we can and can't get. I did have one other place I was going to look and see what happens, but so that's our germaphobe. If you have other questions, because I'm sure I've forgotten things, then just leave them in the comments, or email us directly, or message us on Facebook. However you want to do it, and contact us, and I'll try to answer them. So anyway, that's our first commercial. Woohoo! Thank you.